He came with it. Pharaoh didn't go to study time, but he knew how to count the time to sit on the egg and know that is enough. If he is not harsh, the time is over. He will go. She will leave the place and go. But there is the wisdom of this world. The scripture talks about it. Meanwhile, there is wisdom of the princes. This one, when we are talking about the wisdom of the princes, we have left the corruption. We have entered into demonic forces. And that's what I'm about to teach you now. We have entered into witchcraft, wizardry, sorcery, enchantment. Who taught the wisdom? How did people come to know that somebody can be in your village? And do something to you. They told me a story. A man ran from his village and ran to abroad because he was afraid that the mother was going to kill him. My mother was a witch. So the mother couldn't get him to come back. He was scared that the mother would kill him. So one day the mother called him on phone and he picked. And the mother said, why don't you want to come home? Why the man was trying to answer. The mother said, I can see that your dog is by your side. He said, how? How do you know? The mother now took a knife and struck the dog. He was watching the dog from CCTV. Struck the dog. The dog and died. He said, I can see that the dog has died. He said, how do you know? He said, so if I want to kill you, my son, you don't need to come home. I will kill you. That was how the man came back. He said, sorry, I'm coming back. Who taught that system? Who taught it? How did they learn it? And you know what funny thing, If you don't get what I'm telling you this night, sorry is your name. Because this era we have entered, they've taken it to the next level. I told you that when we were small, if your son comes back from Lagos early in the morning with a wrapper, run. Don't collect. You know what he's looking for? Ritual what? Money. Run. Now, do they use their money again to do ritual money? They will buy jeep and put them on the road with siren. Build mansions and keep them. Because they've left that dimension. They've traveled beyond it. Who told them that we can't use sweet mouth again and convince white men? White men has become wiser. But we still need to be doing business. So how did they know that your pad you use for menstrual period is valuable? Who taught them? How do they come into that understanding that eating a shit has value in the spirit? How does somebody understand that he can pick a sand here and he can link up to you because you match there? How does somebody get it sometimes you can't see it and does something and pass? 2 weeks after you match there and your legs are swelling up. I say it's elephant. How did they come into that? That one is called the wisdom of the princes. It's not watch. That one is power. That one is power. So you cannot ignore this time. You see, ladies, are you here now? Almost every young guy around is looking for one lady to use for something. Ladies are hunted down. Of course, in the spirit, ladies are more valuable than men. But let's leave that one. I'm not talking about it. That's why you can't be jumping around as if you don't have sense. There are many things in your body that is valuable in darkness. Not just in darkness, in the spirit. That can be converted to other things. But how did they learn it? How did they know it? So this man has traveled far and has come into partnership with demons and spirits. But when you look at the book of Mark chapter 6, you also see that when Jesus came to the city and began to do miracles and signs and wonders, Look at verse 2 of it. You will see that people wonder, his kinsmen. Say, is it not the son of the carpenter? Where did he get this wisdom? That what happens? That mighty works are done by him. That means this wisdom is not language, is not grammar, it's power. You can't advance the kingdom by talking. When they should go and do evangelism, Jesus did not say to go and do evangelism. He said you should go and witness. You can witness without preaching, and you can preach without witnessing. He said, and when the Sabbath day was come, he came to teach in the synagogue. And many hearing him were astonished, saying, from whence had this man these things? And what wisdom is this which is given unto him, that